What would a full XRP bull run look like on the chart? So here we have the XRP bull run on the chart. How does XRP behave in past bull cycles? What would XRP bull run? How much can we reach? Long-term price goal for XRP. Explain it simply, but with trading clouds and for viewers. So this is the one thing that XRP, like I'm already up 2.8% on this trade because I'm learning how to trade now. So that's absolutely fantastic for anyone watching. Absolutely cool that we are, we can just ask ChatGPT in today's advancement and it just gives us the answers it expects. And that's what I like to see in today's world. Like it's hard to get this level of commitment or like explanation from anyone. So everyone wants a magic number for XRP. Instead of guessing, let's talk about realistic price zones and how I use the Ichimoku cloud to see the zone we're in. So right now I have a long for XRP and my profit is at 5%. So if I am 5% in profit, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm taking profit and that's it. And that's something I'm going to be showing you guys. I'll be right back. If you want to get started trading XRP today, simply click the link in the description below, click register to participate, and sign up over here for a free bonus. Like the video and join me, link in the description below. So yeah, just had to check over here. For long term, I don't think in exact prices, I think in zones. Zone 1, sideways, cheap under $1. Strong bull, but not crazy, between $1 and $4. Zone full send hype above $4 when things like $6 to $10 will be possible. So zone 1 under $1. So this is the zone 1. Let's actually pinpoint that. We want to pinpoint zone 1. That would be absolutely awesome. I'm going to make this chart a bit bigger. We don't actually need order books and trades. You can see what whales have sold. This is the one thing I like about XRP. Is you can see how many trades the whales are doing here. And if there's a big trade, like someone bought just $6,000 of XRP, right? No problem. But if you are like tight on space, you can actually close that. So that's something a lot of people don't know. And anyway, zone 1, we can mark it over here. We have to go on the 4-hour chart. I know the Ichimoku clouds are confusing, but once you start to understand what's happening in the prices, that's where we go. And my support level, this is the first support level we have, $1.15 for XRP. People will start to sell at $1.15. And as you can see, we're 4% in profit. So under $1 is bearish. When XRP is below a red cloud on the daily, I treat it as a zone 1 behavior. Trend is weak. Market doesn't care yet. Long term, I'm not thinking $10. I'm thinking, can I get even back $1? And this is going to be us in the bear market. If you check right now, we're still longish on XRP. We're still bullish. We're making the right trades. We're 17 cents up because we understand right now that if we're doing some scalping, we understand where the bottom is. And that's the real issue in bear markets. It's hard to understand where it will happen. So healthy bull run trend. For XRP to live in zone 2, around $1 to $4, I'd want to see them on daily, weekly. Price above the cloud. Cloud flip green and gets thicker. So we would need to see the cloud over here get very green if we want to see $4 at this point. This is the scary part. So this is going to be the hard part, seeing, $14. But the fast line Tenkan stays above the slow line Kijun. That tells me we're in a proper uptrend, not just a random pump. In the zone, retest of old highs around $2 to $3 become realistic. And again, if you guys want to get started on 2-bit, you can use the link in the description below there's going to be an XRP airdrop. So that's something I'm going to be talking about. But then we have zone 3 above $4, where $6 to $10 becomes possible. For $6 to $10 to be even on the table, XRP would have to be well above a thick green cloud on the weekly chart, have the cloud pointing up for months. And you can actually see we were going in red, here. This was a super big red. This is when I told you guys a whale has sold. Exactly at this point. Look, when I made this crossover here, you can see a big whale sold, and there was a big, big red cloud. We're not talking about the normal day. We're talking about Bitcoin all-time high. So if we ever want to see XRP at $10, this is going to be the long-term outlook. So right now on higher time frames, XRP is not this kind of structure. So $10 is not a base case. It's a top-end scenario for the big bull run. I think in probabilities, most of the time we're in zone 1 and 2. So most of the time we're either under $1 in XRP. Like it's not staying in $3.6 for a long time. You got to realize that. That's a very important factor you guys should know. Most of the time, it's either staying here or it's staying here, $1 to $4, right? So right now we're in zone 2. We're not that terrible in zone 1, which would be, for me, it would be 1.15 cents. But we're between these zones. We're between 1.41 and we're 185. So we're exactly between these zones a bit here. We can actually make another trend line. Bam, over here. I'm going to say 2.81 because that was like the first peak of the wave. We could even say even lower now, 2.5, just to make it sure. So you guys understand what exactly is happening. So right now, only in a strong bull market with XRP above a green weekly cloud, good volume, and a big story, zone 3 is $4 and maybe $6 to $10. And this is the most important factor. We're still far, far away from that on the long-term outlook. So what's the long-term outlook of XRP? I'm wondering. I'm like 4% now in the trade. So I like to follow where we are on the trades as well, because we're just going to close it now on profit. So thank you guys for using the link description below. It's large old altcoin with big community. It survived the SEC lawsuit, but it has not made new all-time highs in years. Other coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana have outperformed it recently. I mean, yeah, but it's trying. It's going there because it had a big lawsuit. You know, that's why it couldn't do all-time highs. It's not dead, but it's not a market leader either. I mean, what are you saying, ChatGPT? It has the biggest volume. Think of it as slow, heavy coin that needs a big bull market and strong narrative. Okay, well, the strong narrative is if people like institutions start using crypto, that would be an absolute great way for them to go in. So we're going to close down this one with, actually, yeah, 4.2%. We're going to close this one with 4% profit. So this is the pretty good factor. Let's just close it over here. Close long, and I'm going to open another one pretty much soon. I'm happy with 4% of a profit on a trade. That's absolutely amazing. So what needs to happen is fundamental storage side. Crypto is in a bull cycle. Bitcoin at or above at its highest. Clear regulations, so big money safe, feels safe touching XRP. That's why XRP is buying big institutions. Real visible usage, banks, payments, companies using Ripple Tech. XRP actually moving serious cross-border volume. A strong narrative, XRP global liquidity bridge remittance rail. If these don't improve, XRP likely underperforms other high growth coins. So on the chart, what can we see here? On the weekly chart, I use the Ichimoku cloud to see the big trend. Below our red cloud is long-term trend is weak. Inside the cloud, it's indecisive. Above a thick green cloud, it's strong uptrend. Bullish term outlook, XRP above a green weekly candle and staying there. That's where a multi-million dollar price becomes the realistic, or like a multi-dollar, let's say $7, $10 XRP, not just random spikes. Right now, general picture has XRP has spent a lot of time below or near the cloud on higher time frames, not a clean, strong uptrend yet. Realistic long-term view, no hopium. So what's the honest long-term outlook for XRP? Its base case, XRP survives, trades in a wide range under $1 to a few dollars, depending on how strong the next bull market is. In a full crypto bull run, with XRP breaking above the weekly cloud, strong volume, and a good payment narrative, it revisits old highs and maybe go beyond. So we're not still in a bull run market at this point. This is something to consider. If adoption stagnates and other tech narratives win, XRP can lag behind. Now, this is where I don't think like other coins are going to replace XRP. That's simply, I don't think it's going to happen. XRP isn't guaranteed to go to the moon. So this is also isn't that long term. It isn't high risk. High uncertainty that bets on the next crypto cycle, regulations. I mean, it won the regulations, so that's the most important factor we have right now. So whether it can flip into the strong uptrend or weekly cloud. Nice closing disclaimer for you. I'm not telling you to buy or sell XRP. I'm just showing you how I look at the long term. So it's looking like that the base case for it is it's gonna be in very wide ranges when the bear market starts. So the next bull market, bull case, in a full crypto bull run with XRP breaking above weekly cloud, strong volume and a good payments narrative, it could go to $4 and maybe go beyond. But worst case scenario, it happens the same with Shiba Inu. So we got to look at Shiba Inu over here. So let me just explain the story of SHIB USDT. So Shiba Inu used to be the biggest thing in 2021.